Wait, you're telling me that you're not my mom? I'm actually adopted? Well, then who is my birth mom? What happened to her?
This is the letter we found attached to you when you were left on our doorstep. We wanted you to read it once you got old enough.
So in this letter is the answer to my identity. Who I really am. I'm just gonna pretend like we never had this conversation. Love you, Mom.
Is this your family photo? Wow, I really see the family resemblance. No, you don't. My mom's Puerto Rican, my sister's part Guatemalan, and my brother's a quarter Japanese. And I've been called, on the record, literally the palest person alive. So, some might say that you're the white sheep of the family. I wanted to talk about adoption and stereotypes that I often face and find hilarious. It's about time someone stood up to Hollywood and their cookie-cutter adoption trope. That's right, Annie. Square up.
Would you ever marry your brother?
As if! No, my brother is not Paul Rudd, and this is not a Clueless reboot. As a general rule of thumb, don't date someone whose formal relationship title with you contains the word brother, sister, father, mother, or head of HR. He's my brother, and no, I would never marry another family member. So don't even ask me about my cousins.
So, do you know who your bio parents are?
Yes and no. I do know who my biological mother is, and we've talked briefly before, but I don't know who my biological father is. According to my birth mom, there were 3 different potential fathers.
Mamma mia, here we go again.
Why don't you find out who your biological father is? Don't you want to at least know what he looks like?
Not really. Some adoptees do, for medical info, family tree, closure, or to enact vengeance and steal a family fortune, which is totally valid. But me? I prefer to live in blissful ignorance.
I've got a photo of your biological father. If you give me 100...
Oh, thank you.
What? You didn't even let me finish.
Man, telemarketers these days will try literally anything. I like to imagine my biological dad as someone healthy and smart, and ideally someone with mass amounts of wealth for me to inherit. Reality might disappoint. Hey Noelle, since you're adopted, when do you think it's the best time for a mother to break the news to her adopted kid? There are varying reasons why some parents procrastinate telling their children they're adopted, and I don't want to pass any judgment on parents for doing what they believe is best. But if you're curious to know the opinion of an actual adopted child, tell them now. The longer you wait, the more it becomes a plot twist instead of just a fun fact.
Guys, guess what? You're adopted.
Aw, our little girl, Noelle. You're adopted.
Adopted? What does that mean?
It means we're not entirely liable for how you turn out.
And we definitely love you less.
And it explains your ugliness.
Cole, just so you know, you're also adopted. And we love you maybe a little less.
What?
You know, Noelle, I often forget that you're adopted because to me, you're my cousin the same as everyone else. What's it like being adopted?
I have literally no idea. Not being genetically related to someone is my default setting. I've never felt like my family was different from any other nuclear genetically related family. But I might be wrong about that. I've always firmly believed that family bonds are so much more than just genetics. I'm really grateful for my parents and siblings, and I've never questioned the fact that I am their daughter or sister. But please understand that this is just my personal experience with adoption. There are so many factors that will affect how any adoptee feels about that detail of their life. So please be respectful and sensitive when asking about adoption.
How long were you at the orphanage for?
I can't. Guys, I can't do this anymore.
I'm gonna do some vocal performance. La 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 la. Okay, that was fun. What? What? letter we found attached to you when you were left on our doorstep, sweetie. Wait.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Cool, that's so good. I think that's everything I need though.
Okay.
Stop right now.
No.
Stop it, you're scaring her.